Good morning, everybody. It's your boy, MarkN MUFCFAN, and you know what it is. It's the morning views, Manchester United news, and a little bit of my views as well as yours, guys. Get in the comments, smash an early like. It certainly helps the channels grow on the road to 2K. Let's get there quickly, guys. Smash those likes and subscribe. There's been a lot of reports coming out in the last couple hours about Tommy Tuchel to Man United. When is this going to happen? What is this report? Guys, let's get into this. I'm going to read the article with you guys, and we are going to get into this because guess what? I'm thinking this is an old article. Guess what? I'm thinking they had this on their table for months, and they wanted to write this article since the FA Cup, but they never got the chance to. So now they're taking their chance. The knives and the forks are out, and they're trying to fillet the manager and fillet Manchester United, and they're trying to sway the Manchester United fan base into believing their nonsense. Now, guys, let's get into the story. That's just been my little opinion before we start. Let's get into it. Big up to you guys coming in. Good morning to you, Yali Malmin. And I guess Yali's thinking the same thing like me because the snakes are in the grass, says Yali. I knew this would happen with the 2 weeks break. I also see a larger picture. Is this why Tuchel took a year break, waiting in the back room? But I think it's a fake story. Big up to Charlie Malmin coming in. Joe Blackman is in the building, guys. Ask yourself this question. Have I hit the like button? Smash a like, guys. Smash a like. Randy saying Tuchel. No. Big up to you, Joe. What's good, my brother? Hope you're well. Morning to Niall Kane in the building. Big up to Randy saying good morning to everyone. And, of course, Irfan Devro is in the building. Here we go again. The anti-Ten Hag gang, which is driven by inept journals and newspapers trying to embarrass United. Why do we even entertain this nonsense? On 100% Irfan. Let's get into this story right now, guys, because it's a really interesting one. And, let's talk about it. Manchester United were comfortably beaten by arch-rival Liverpool this weekend. Erik ten Hag under pressure at Old Trafford in the wake of this debacle. The embarrassing defeat has set a rumor mill off and running as to who might replace the Dutchman if Ineos decide to pull the trigger. After 3 games, when they literally just came in here, won't the Ineos look terrible and terribly incompetent if they were to do such a thing? Think about it. And this report, the report on Tuchel becoming the next manager is coming from the Mirror, guys. As reported here by Team Talk, this initial report is come out from the Daily Mirror. And you know about the Daily Mirror, guys. They're not that great. You know what I mean? Former Chelsea and Bayern boss Thomas Tuchel appears to be first choice for the new minority owners, and the back-to-back defeats for Ten Hag have heightened the chances of a change in the dugout. Tuchel was spoken to by United Chiefs in the summer, but Ineos decided to stick with Ten Hag after his FA Cup success. Guess, are you hearing this, guys? This report is coming from the fact that we spoke to Tuchel in the summer before we decided to stick with Ten Hag. The German is currently without a club after losing his position at Bayern last season. Bayern Leverkusen romped to the Bundesliga title, and Bayern were left rare trophyless campaign, which was a huge disappointment to Tuchel, who previously won the Champions League with Chelsea. No doubt the 51-year-old has a pedigree and would instill a style of play that would make United much harder to beat than they currently are. Of course, Tuchel does not play attacking, expansive football. He plays a sort of defensive style of football, and it's not really the pragmatic type that people are used to under Sir Alex. It's more of a defensive, weird style of football that would probably see him starting Maguire over Matthijs de Ligt. He started Kieran Dyer over Matthijs de Ligt, guys. Do not forget that, John. This guy is a weird coach. However, these days are becoming all too rare, and the mood at Old Trafford wasn't a good one at the full-time whistle on Sunday. Bayern aside, Tuchel's resume is impressive, and he's undoubtedly the highest-profile coach available on the market at present. Recently appointed CEO Omar Barada has given his full backing to Ten Hag and says the club will continue to work very closely with him to help him get the best results out of the team in a recent interview. However, should United continue their sloppy start to the season, things might dramatically change at the Theatre of Dreams, particularly with Tuchel seemingly waiting in the wings. Guys, What does this report even mean? Guess what, guys? It's all a bunch of nothings. You know what I mean? I have to say it. It's a bunch of nothings. You know what I mean? And if you want Thomas Tuchel, guys, you remember, everyone must understand what is the style of football that United wants to play under this new regime. Attacking, expansive football. Whether it's a transitional type or it's a more possessive based type, it must be attacking, expansive football. And I can explain to you guys, Tuchel does not do that. So do you want Tuchel because you think he's a big name? Or do you want Tuchel because he's right for the project that this structure has outlaid why they've kept Ten Hag? Or are we just, Ten Hag out? That's the only question I could ask you guys this morning. Big up to all of you joining. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where we have to consider it. We have to think about it. And at the same time, while I might be Ten Hag in, I'm not blindly Ten Hag in. I'm gonna criticize some of the things I don't like, some of the choices made, maybe failures in the system as well. I will criticize. And that's being fair. Just like I would criticize some of the effort and the performance levels of players consistently for the 90 minutes. At the end of the day, Man United above everything, just like my boy Joe always saying, Man United above everything, over everything. Move. We don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Big up to you guys coming in. Let's get into the chat. I have one more surprise story for you guys. Let's just talk about this. Let me hear your opinions on this Tuchel talk. This what is happening here. Manchester Red Forever is saying Tuchel is not the perfect replacement for Ten Hag. I would agree with you. Let's get something exciting. Maybe a Ruben Amorim if we're going to do something like that. At least come out with a report that's believable. Don't come and say Thomas Tuchel. We already said no to that guy. Come on, man. It's the Mirror clown show of reporting 100% fake story. Let's make an already angry Manchester United fan base even more angry. 100%. Big up to Joel coming in. Big up to everyone. Ineos has put any rumors to bed regarding Ten Hag, and their focus is simple. 100% Irfan. Guys, this is why I was asking everyone, have some patience. I'm not saying this because I want you to lower your standards. I'm saying this because it's going to be a work in progress for the first 6 to 7 weeks. We might lose some games. We will win some games, right? Now we lost 2, we won 1. If we can go back to winning ways in the next 3 to 4 games, it tips the scales. It tips the scales, guys. 10 games. The minimum for analysis on performance is 10 games, guys. You know what I mean? A third. It's less than a third of the season because there's 38 games in the season, but it's just enough of a sample size for us to judge the performance of the team equally and fairly. We have some players who have not kicked a ball in the Premier League since their arrival to the club. It's interesting, guys. Højlund hasn't even had a first game. He's going to be back in 2 weeks, starting in the starting lineup. Though I'm worried Ten Hag might say, you know what? Let me rest the young Dane and bring him in for the home game against Spurs. We might be going into Barnsley with Højlund probably getting maybe 20 minutes at the end. And that's what I'm thinking. Big up to you. Manchester is red. I told you about Nagelsmann. He signed until the World Cup. It's not happening until after the World Cup. So that's maybe 2026, 27 timing because the World Cup is in summer 2026, my bro. Big up to you. Randy is saying, Tuchel out, bro. Tuchel is already out of a job. He's unemployed. Ineos has put yeah, bro, I read that already. There will be mistakes. There will always be mistakes on both sides, 100%. Yeah, bro. People aren't, it's weird. It's a weird one. It's a weird one. 2 real bad mistakes which cost us the game, and Ten Hag is blamed. How much of a hater are you? 100%. 100%. I know I'm not one to talk, but we must stay level-headed when it comes to the season. Tuchel is not coming here. 100%. Wizard is saying the strategy is to buy Ajax players. I don't know about listening to Erik Ten Hag. A team of Ajax players has never won a PL. That is true. But that don't mean it's never happened and it cannot happen. I mean, Arsenal had what? Team Lyon. You know what I mean? They had how many players from Lyon? Was it Lyon? I believe it was Lyon, bro. There was like Robert Pires. There was a bunch of players, bro, at Arsenal, and they did really well. You know what I mean? I can only imagine being on the Titanic with some of these fans. Jeez. Big up to you, bro. I know what it's like, bro. I understand. You know what I mean? Man United is going to win the EPL, UEL, FA Cup, and EFL Cup this season. Richard, can I have some of your coffee, bro? I just have tea this morning. You know what I mean? Give me some of that coffee, bro. I think that coffee is lit right now. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I don't believe you, Richard. You know me, bro. I think we actually are going to win the UEL. And guys, I'm going to be there. You know what I mean? Your boy is at the home games for the UEL. So you'll be getting some match day vlogs, everyone. You will be getting the match day vlogs. Kingdom FC. Oh, guys, I have to say to you, tonight, we're having the bragging rights stream. Of course, you know, I'm probably going to get roasted tonight by NN and some of the lads. But we're going to have PL bragging rights tonight. And the guys are going to be joining me. And then Biku might be coming in, might have another Arsenal fan as well. So maybe Claude Gunner might come through. You know what I mean? Hopefully I get the, maybe man like will pull up. You know what I mean? Joe Blackman might pull up. Charles might pull up. Guys, it's going to be a fun one. Themba is going to be here. We're going to be talking, you know, bragging rights. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I'm escaping while they are just debating about who to blame. Bro, you got to do it. You know what I mean? Make sure you save your family as well. Big up to Kingdom FC in the building, bro. How you doing? Bro, add me on Twitter if you have time at United Marks, my bro. You know what I mean? I'll drop in the comments so I could send you the link for streams, and you can let me know when is good timings for you, when you would be able to join if you want to come in and have your say, bro. Because, you know, I pretty much enjoyed having you on the stream the last time, and, you know, I wasn't able to do a night stream since then. So big up to you, my bro. It's in the comments, by the way. Guys, if you want, follow me at United Marks on X. You know what I mean? Drop your messages, drop your questions if you want me to do a stream. Scouting streams will be coming this season. I'm currently working on a scouting stream today. Oh, and that reminds me, let me bring in the more of the news, guys, because you know what? There's some interesting reports coming in. And I've been telling everyone, let's not stress too much right now. I know we weren't perfect in the transfer window that just passed, but there will definitely be considerations going forward as we progress. And the reason why I was saying this, guys, is because I've been hearing some reports about some young players that we're looking at, not only left backs, but we're looking at one or two midfielders as well. We're looking at another center back as well. I already told you guys, keep your eyes on Giorgio Scalvini. He might be a January move to Manchester United. It's going to get very interesting in this next window. This new structure we have, guys, are already planning for the next window and what additions and outgoings they can possibly be done that will keep within the FFP, as well as bolster United for the final push in the final stages of the league, the UEL, as well as the FA Cup. And guys, as we talk about this, I must talk about young Cabal. And young Cabal is a young defender at Juventus. His name is Juan Cabal. And some of you might remember his name because it was shouting out loud in every single match of the Copa he played this summer, right? Man United's audacious transfer target, Juan Cabal. In an ever-dynamic world of football transfers, Manchester United's strategic moves often capture the spotlight, according to the football transfers. The Red Devils have set their sights on Juventus's young star, Juan Cabal, a potential game changer this January. This report brings the depth of United's scouting prowess and their readiness to invest in burgeoning talent and solidify their squad. The left-back conundrum has been a problem for Manchester United, and the need for a fresh face in the left-back position has become the pressing issue due to unfortunate injury crises, which the likes of Luke Shaw and Terrell Malacia sidelined. The team has also had to rely on makeshift solutions, including deploying Diego Dallo out of his usual role. Now, there's the likes of the young Harry Amas and young Murray, but Man United are a little bit hesitant to deploy the youngsters. They are fearing that they might ruin their development by thrusting them in too soon. So, with this in mind, the situation has accelerated United's search for a quality reinforcement in that position, leading their scouts to Juventus's doorstep with Juan Cabal, who has been making some waves in the old lady. Cabal's rapid rise at Juventus since his transfer from Hellas Verona to Juventus for a reported fee of 12.8 million. The 23-year-old Cabal has swiftly adapted to the high demands of Italian football. His form for Theo Gamotta's side has attracted the attention of Manchester United, and the Red Devils are now monitoring his progress at the Allianz Stadium, according to Tuto right? Despite his age, Cabal has featured prominently in Juventus' starting lineup, showcasing his skills that belie his limited experience on such a grand stage. Evaluating Cabal's market value. The transfer market is much about timing, and it's about talent. Juventus are aware of growing interest in Cabal and values him around 30 million euros. However, the club is reportedly not keen on letting him go mid-season. This valuation affects not only his current abilities, but also his potential to grow into a top-tier player. For United, the decision is to evaluate an offer in the coming months. Could hinge on their ability to negotiate a deal that aligns with their valuation for future strategic goals. Right? Guys, it's going to be very interesting. Juan Cabal is not the only player, right? But I could give you a little look at his metrics right now. And guys, so far, coming from Colombia, I would have to say it's looking pretty decent, guys. Let me just show you a little bit of a highlight of his metrics right now, because it's just, a little bit of the information coming in right now. His shot creating actions is 57 so far. He's only played 3 games, so far for the old lady this season. And if you look at his passes attempted on average, it's 36. His pass completion rate is 23 of the 36 passes. Progressive passes 54 on average over those 3 games. His progressive carries are 34. Successful take-ons 63. 48 touches on average per game. A progressive passing record of 18 per game. You know what I mean? Percentage of dribblers tackled 56%. A percentage of aerial duels won 99%. Tackled and intercepted 74%. Blocks 86%. And clearances 94%. Now, it shows that this youngster is very talented. He's a big lad as well at 6'2". You know what I mean? He's probably like 90 Ks. Very, very solid. Quick on the ball, very good on the ball as well. Juan Cabal could be a very good move for Manchester United going forward. I will be bringing in some scouting reports on him and a few other players that United are reportedly scouting over the current period. You'll be getting one dropped to you probably on Friday morning, guys. So don't worry about it. Your boy's on top of things. Hope everything is well for you guys. What are your thoughts? I just proved to you guys that the Thomas Tuchel story was much of just someone's pessimistic idea of what could be possible. It's not actually something that we're actually actively talking to. We have not made any conversation with any manager currently since the Ineos decided to back Ten Hag. They have not spoken to any managers. They're not insisting about speaking to any managers. They're actually coming out saying they're backing this manager and they trust the process. So what are your thoughts now, guys? Let me know in the comments. There's also some polls running, guys. Don't forget, check out the polls. Smash a like and subscribe as well. Morning to you, Jarvis. Hope you're well. What's up, my bro? Haven't seen you in a while. I know you're enjoying the summer and you have to get back to work as well. I will be in Denmark in a few weeks. We'll hit you up. Big up to you, bro. All the way out there in Norway. 28 watching and 14 likes. Hit the like button, guys. Big up. Oaksoon Sheriff is coming in. Good morning, Mark. I really don't know what's going on with ETH. Did he need 10 years before having good results as a United manager? I'm tired of this always giving excuses at the press. What can I say, Oaksoon? Erik ten Hag is one of the things I'm kind of uncomfortable with is his protection of the team. He protects every single player despite poor performances. You know what I mean? And the only thing I'm uncomfortable with is that the players don't seem to return it in kind. They don't see his good faith in them and work harder for the manager. And I would say maybe this is why his press conferences seem a little bit out of touch, because he's always protecting the players, contrary to what everyone would expect, him throwing them all under the bus and always blaming them like some other managers do. And this probably is because, when he blamed the players or he does come out and say something critical about them and their mistakes, they usually throw their toys out the pram and then we have bad games to run. There's also news coming out about, problems in the dressing room. So, I mean, it's a give and take on the situation. I don't know about McKenna, bro. I will give McKenna the season to see what he does. He has not really done that much. You know what I mean? Two managers didn't win, you know what I mean, the championship this season. So it's one of those things, bro. I think patience is anything. I don't think it's something that, we should just be rushing into at this moment. I'm pretty sure he is in his third season, yes. But if he had the transfer window this summer that we had last summer instead, then I think we would be better for it, guys. I think we would be going to the season much more positive, excited, in a much more stable situation. But we are a work in progress for a third seed running in a row. And it's not due to only the fault of the manager, but, the Ineos just came in and was only able to back him this summer. So it's one of those things as well. Stop attacking ETH. He didn't lose the ball, nor did he misplace the pass. 100% though, he did start Casemiro, so some people would say that's his fault. You know what I mean? I could understand from both sides. Well, ETH should have been aware of Slot's football. What Liverpool did was what Slot did exactly at Feyenoord for the past few seasons. Yeah, I mean, Ruud van Nistelrooy and Hacker have played against Slot, and I guess, they didn't do a good, it's on all the coaches, in my opinion, Brendan. You know what I mean? Good morning to you, Madhouse. I think all the coaches have to hold the L for that game because they are all experienced in some way with Arne Slot and his tactics. And, I think we could have done a little bit better. I'm disappointed, guys, but I'm not going to blame the manager on that. It was both the players and both the manager that were at fault for that game for many different things. And I think we'll work on that. They will fix the problem and we will get going. It's not all bad, but I did say I was giving the manager and this team 10 games to prove to me that they are going in the right direction. And I believe they will do that. 3 games is a bit too soon, guys. It's a bit too soon. Good morning to you, Cassie. Hope you're well, buddy. What's going on? Bro, I will be in Manchester for the UEL matches. Your boy will be there. Maybe I'll try to do some vlogs. I have to figure out how I could set up to do a vlog there. You know what I mean? The internet is trash. So it's going to be a difficult situation. Big up. Irfan, if you keep questioning ETH, you are not a true supporter, but a fan. Fans are almost non-footballers, past and present, and are most glory hunters. Learn how to observe, reserve, and reserve your negative comments. Yeah, I could agree with that, Irfan. At the end of the day, I would still say, if someone thinks that that's what they're seeing, I cannot disagree with them. I might be seeing something differently, but we don't all look at football the same. So yeah, I'm more of a supporter because at the end of the day, I would rather support the club and criticize them, but still support because the transfer window is closed in this current moment. It's not like we could bring in more players and we could say play the youngsters. But if they do poorly and they don't develop well, the manager is going to get blamed for that also. So it's more of like we have to have patience. We knew there were so many problems with this squad. And I'm not blaming the players, but in general, whether it be mentality problems, confidence issues, you know what I mean? There was so much problems with the ownership, with the way we were run, the poor contracts, all of these things. And we can't just blame it all on Ten Hag. And you know what I mean? When he is trapped for himself as well. Like last season, there were some youngsters who were sold. Ten Hag was reported in an interview that he did not want to get these players moved on, but there was nothing he can do. Because even though he had a veto, these plans were preset by the structure above him previously. And that it was why some of the youngsters who left last summer left. So we can't blame him for everything, guys. Sure, we could blame him for some of the tactical problems, the substitutions, the starting 11s, but sometimes we have to blame the players for their lack of effort, their poor clinicality in front of goal, and their seriousness and desire to want to win. That's what we have to question a lot, guys. You know what I mean? ETH does not play, but he's responsible for the setup and why player does mistakes. Like Cass and Manu, they're also... No, they are not, bro. I think Manu is just having a poor start to the season. It has nothing to do with the setup because he was playing in the same way he was playing last season, but he was doing better last season. Why is that? It's because he's not yet match fit. I think Kobe Manu is not yet match fit, and he's having a poor start to the season. I think he will get himself back up to start the standard very, very soon. And, these things happen in football. You know what I mean? ETH said the players ain't ready for season. People have to pay money to watch United, and to say that they're not fit or have chemistry. No, it's not, Wizard. If the players are just arrived, do you expect them to have chemistry overnight? You know what I mean? Dalit, Mazraoui, Manuel Ugarte, they just came into the team. Joshua Zirkzee just came here. Do you think chemistry is going to happen in 5 weeks? It doesn't. It doesn't by any means. You know what I mean? If the entire team, if you have 8 players in the team that have great chemistry and you're adding 1 or 2 to that, it changed dynamically lots of things. Players do different things from the other players that were before that the other players became used to. It's called a habit. You know what I mean? So you have to be careful, bro. It's not up to you to determine when and how somebody is or isn't a fan. 100%. Big up for that, bro. You know what I mean? Manchester, is this transfer? We stole players. We stole Zirkzee from Milan, Euro from Madrid, Mazraoui from West Ham, Manuel Ugarte from Bayern, and Dalit from PSG. Big up, bro. Big up to Alex Patex. How are you? Well, how are you doing, bro? Big up to you, Ras. Rasta Stocks is in the building. We live and we learn. 100%. FC Bayern. I think he meant FC Bayern, bro, not Byron. Brendan. Blaming a manager for player mistakes is ridiculous. 100%. I'll be there too. Oh, Ray Carl, you're going to be at the games for the UEL? Big up, bro. We'll link up. Let's link up, bro. Those who want to remove the manager are still as much as a Manchester United supporter as those who want to keep the manager. Important to know that we can disagree about many things. 100%. Whether you like the manager, whether you hate the manager, whether you're, a Sancho fan, a Rashford fan, a Greenwood fan, or, what, it doesn't matter. You're a United fan. We are all fans of United. It doesn't matter. Bro, you could be supporting for 1 month, 10 months, 100 months, 200 months. We're Manchester United fans, brothers. We're Manchester United fans, sisters. We're Manchester United fans. Everyone. We all are in it together. That's why we call United. That's why we're Manchester United. Because it's Manchester and everyone else in the world who wanted to join the party and support the thing. You know what I mean, guys? So let's support the thing. Support each other. Support the team. Just, stay united. It's in our name. United. Stay united, guys. 20. Yeah, we will be there. We will be there, bro. We will be there. We will be there. You know what I mean? Big up, guys. Ten Hag comeback is inevitable. Hayden, we know it. I know it. You know it. Some of us know it. It will happen. Trust me. And I think Rasmus, I'm telling you now, if people think I was crazy when I said 25 GA for Anthony, well, guys, I've changed my stance on Rasmus Højlund. He's going to get 30 GA this season. 30 goals, all competitions. He's going to have a breakout season like no other. It's going to put everything to bed. He's going to make a statement this year. I'm telling you now. I can feel the energy of the Rasmus. You know what I mean? He's coming. Højlund is coming. Remember I said that, guys. Laugh at me now. Clip it up now. I'm saying it now. 30 GA ain't coming for Rasmus. We're gonna turn things around in a storied fashion this season. Where are you from? Who, me? I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, bro. So the Caribbean, small island. You know what I mean? Big up. We must criticize, but we must support the manager 100%. Simken playing for Saudis. Well, who's that, bro? Players not turning up to training on time. It's the same as players not ready to start the season. That is you better hand in your resignation. What? Yeah, I mean, yeah, Tony's going to Saudi. Bro, that's so crazy, bro. I didn't expect that, bro. We don't have a winning mentality. We will get that. It will be instilled, bro. It takes a little bit of time. 100%. 100%. Arguments that offer counter arguments. It's normal, bro. You got to be ready for it. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. Some people don't understand teams. It doesn't work like a PS5. You can't just drop in some of the best players and think, well, okay, they should work well with these guys, that it automatically works well. Sometimes it takes time. It takes some time, and you have to lose some games. Big up to you, football fans. And of course, I'm well, bro. What's good? What's good? You know what I mean? I'm feeling much better. Of course, I have a little bit of a slight residual effect, but I'm here. You know what I mean? Bragging rights is tonight, Temba, so be there, bro. I will set up the stream a little bit later on, you know, and I'll send you the links and stuff, guys. You need games together. This is important because you need to learn. Players need to learn who they need to cover for, in what way they need to cover for a player. It's a time thing. It's a time thing. You know what I mean? So why start players that have no chemistry? Bro, it's football. You know, you buy players and you have no other options on the bench. What do you want to do? The entire fan base was calling for De Ligt to start. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I am wrong. Everybody wanted Joshua to start. Everybody wanted De Ligt to start. Why are you mad? Because their chemistry is not 100% yet. The only way their chemistry is going to get better is by playing more games as well. So they have to play games. This is just football. You know what I mean? The minutes before and minutes before everyone flying. Yeah, bro. 100%. You know what I mean? It's time to drop the players with bad habits then. Madhouse? Yeah. Yeah. 100% there, bro. Anthony fans, don't worry, bro. He's going to come good this season. Trust me. Mark, be honest. ETH is not a technical manager like Pep. Well, listen to that first statement and go watch the FA Cup. And when after you watch that FA Cup, go back and watch Man United at Man City the first 60 minutes of the game when we led 1-0. Watch those two games, but watch the FA Cup, then go back watch the Man City versus Man United at the Etihad, right? So when you watch that, you will understand why you're wrong in saying that first statement. You know what I mean? The problem is not the tactics sometimes. You know, a lot of people forget that you have to be industrious as a football player in the midfield. And while I don't rate Mason Mount, that brother is very, very industrious in the midfield. We miss that. We need if you look at Liverpool in the minutes from 25 minutes to the 40th minute, their midfield became extremely industrious. Everyone in their midfield were extremely mobile, agile. They were everywhere together as a pack, hunting, right? And our midfield in comparison, there was no energy there. We lacked energy and bite. And that was the biggest problem. And that's why tactics fail, because if you have a job to do and you don't fulfill your role, then anyone else in the team, they're going to be strained by you because you are not fulfilling the role that's expected of you. So therefore, they can't fully fulfill their role because they have to support you. And this causes a chain effect, bro. And this is a problem when you're playing in a team. When you're a solo player, it's different. It's different. Good morning to you, Wayne Best. Hope you're well, buddy. Big up to you, broski. Your fan base is not united. Don't worry. We will be united, bro. You know what I mean? We will be together very soon. And never forget, we might have little fractures, but the love is there. Don't think, you know, you can, any rival fan can prey upon the little cracks that we have. We will protect our fans no matter if they're 10 out, no matter if they're 10 in. We are still all one, united. Remember that, bro. Trust me. Don't say it like that, bro. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. No one's breaking us apart. Whenever I wear a Manchester United jersey to watch the match, every time we lose. Yeah, well, yeah, what to do, bro? Let me give you some advice, right? Before you sit to watch the match, you think about something positive, like an amazing goal one of the players will score. And you hold that thought for the first 45 minutes in the back of your mind. No matter what happens, you hold that thought in the back of your mind, and it will happen. Trust me. Stop dreaming. He getting sacked. Oh, bro. You are going to regret this, bro. I'm telling you. Listen, enjoy it now, Temba, my brother. Because you know what? I have the feeling that you are not going to enjoy my company on your watch-alongs coming up very soon, bro. Because when you lose, brother, brother, I will be there. You know what I mean? That should tell you to stop wearing a Man United jersey, stop jinxing us. Bro, listen, if you're having a problem with stuff like that, bro, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just, get some camphor balls, throw it in your closet, bro. Maybe there's some bad vibes in there. You know what I mean? I have been saying this for a while now, Mark. Until we move on Rashford, the club will not move forward. Well, bro, I've been saying it for 3 years now. Anyone that knows me, you can ask my boy Flying Pig. You could ask anyone. You could ask Lucky Singh and Madhouse. They know me. I've been saying this since 21-22 season. Sell him. Sell him. Bro, I like the guy. I rate the guy. I wish he would deliver, bro, but something's not right. It's not about the manager anymore. It has not been about a manager since Ollie left. There's something not right between the energy between the player and the team. It has been that way, and he's on his 10th season, guys. 10th. This is season number 10 for Marky Rashford. He's a Mark too, bro, so how could I hate the guy? He's a Mark as well. I don't know why people think I dislike the guy. His name is Marcus. I already like the guy. His name is Marcus. Come on, But something's not right, and maybe for the best of both parties, we should let him go. I think that might be the best choice. You know what I mean? I thought ETH was a ruthless manager. I'm not sure he is. Well, watch for the next game week, bro. I'm not going to say too much about it. But I'm just telling you guys, pay careful attention to how the things go from the next game week. It's going to change drastically. Like I remember, have you guys ever watched, you know of this player called Noah? No, I can't remember his last name. He used to play for Ten Hag. Very, very talented. He was like the Xavi Simons before there was a Xavi Simons. You know what I mean? And this guy would have been amazing. Trust me. I'm one of those fans that is disappointed he did what he did and didn't give himself all opportunity to be one of the best in the world. Because since then, he got blacklisted. He can't hold a club down. He can't even get back into the national team setup. Bro, trust me. It's going to be long. Players like that, it's going to be long, bro. Trust me. It's happening already. For me, the setup is wrong. Midfield gets exposed. Same last season. They do mistakes. Too open. I also hate 10 cup talks, and I think is arrogant. For the sake of United, I will get rid of him. I think when you listen to that, you said for me, you know what I mean? Come on. Like, I'm just saying this. If you look, if the setup could have been wrong with the current profiles we had last season, with the new profiles of players that came into the club, I think the setup will work. So I won't say it's all wrong just yet. I need to see the new players like Ugarte into this setup before I give it my final verdict. That's the only way you could really determine if the style does not work. Because when you get the profiles or the players who are deemed the right profiles for the system, it should hypothetically and theoretically work swimmingly. You know what I mean? So I won't judge it just yet. The midfield, it was the first game that our midfield was really exposed this season. So I don't know why everyone is throwing their toys off the pram. Our midfield was not exposed versus Fulham. It was not exposed versus Brighton. It really was only exposed in this game. And I understand why you're mad. But at the same time, it's because we did not have an industrious midfielder on the pitch. You know what I mean? Even I could say I'm wrong for not rating Mason Mount when he was what we were missing in the game against Liverpool. I'm honest, guys. You got to be honest. I don't like some of the things Erik ten Hag says. I think he says too much sometimes. I think he should just be like, okay, we lost, cool, let's move. We're gonna fix it. I'm gonna work on it. This, that, move on. But he's too honest. You know what I mean? He gives his honest opinion, his honest feeling, and he's chastised for it. It's weird. There was one story that came out last night, cast the Galatasaray on loan for a season. It's very possible. It's looking likely. Galatasaray should be taking up all of his wages for this season. So I think it might happen, guys. It might happen. Especially, I think everyone could admit, even though Collier was not perfect, he did a decent job. He held it down, and he can grow into that role in the midfield. Given the right timing, the right players around him, he can grow into that role. If you get the likes of Emmanuel Ugarte in, I think it certainly improves us by levels. I would have liked to see Ugarte next to Casemiro, but the possibility of him going to Galatasaray is very, very big. It's great. It's large. It's huge. You're going to watch United game in the stadium and you'll be in Old Trafford. I'm going to Old Trafford, in the stadium, in the game, in the Stretford end. For the UEL matches, I will be there. Yeah, bro, at the stadium. Just asking logical questions. Why play players with no chemistry and that ain't fit? That's like abuse. It makes us fans look stupid. No, but bro, players can't get match fitness if they don't play matches. Think about that. This is not like studying for a test, bro. This is a practical. You could only be ready by doing. You know what I mean? If you want your color, okay. Well, in Germany, if I'm unable to get Dasheen Bush, I would use spinach. You could use spinach, but there's two different types of spinach, right? There's the baby spinach. If you're living in the UK, it comes in a pack, or you could go to your local, maybe your local, green grocer or your local supermarket and get the actual spinach, with the stems. Yeah, you just cut the bottom of the stems off like about an inch, but you cut up everything else and you put it in. Right, bro? I will send you the recipe, bro. Add me on Twitter, bro, and I'll send you the recipe, or I'll drop the recipe in the chat on the stream at lunchtime, bro. That's what I'll do. I'll drop the recipe in the chat on the stream on lunchtime. I'll put it up on the screen so you guys could jot it down if you want to, and I'll give you a little bit of an explanation on how to make it. It should be really easy, and it's really amazing, and it's also all vegana. So if you're vegan, you would love it. Trust me. Stop being deluded. You better than this. No way Rasmus getting 30 GA. He scored, bro. I don't know why you do this to yourself, bro. How many goals has Mbappe scored so far? Didn't you say Mbappe was going to score 40 GA this season, bro? I remember hearing someone said that. He hasn't scored a goal yet. Even my young buddy scored a goal before this guy. Young Hendrick came on and won you a game. You know what I mean? When you were like saying Hendrick is no good. Trust me, bro. You gotta see you have some foresight, bro. Don't watch the now. You have to watch what could happen then. Football is different. I dislike Liverpool more than our manager. So yes, we have to unite. Big up. Haaland scary of Haaland, Mr. Aura, Mr. Goat, Martinez Euro. 100%, bro. We'll be there on the stream. Yeah, of course, bro. Don't worry. I'm taking my banter this week, bro. But my days are gonna come, bro. Trust me. My days are gonna come. Team chemistry grows over time. Just like when you meet a girl, you're not gonna marry her on the first time, are you? You know what I mean, Wizza? True talks, bro. You gotta spend some time. You gotta understand the situation. Ugarte will give the team much needed confidence in the middle of the park as he doesn't lose the ball and is confident in dribbling out of the press to play simple passes to teammates. Hayden, thank you for saving the day, my brother. Big up to you. I think keep Ten Hag. Me too, bro. I think it's just a matter of giving it time. The Lights was your best player on that game. Exactly. But, he's not yet fully in tune with the defense yet. They're not totally in sync yet. They're still not fully on chemistry. I wanted Maguire to start, to be fair, as well, Madhouse. So, bro, like, people would be mad at me for that. But I'm just like, start the players who are in form, having a decent set of form. Start them because, form is something it's shocking. It does wonders, bro. You know what I mean? Bruno needs to be dropped as well. Well, we know you hate Bruno because you never bought Bruno, bro. But it's all good, man. I feel your pain. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good, bro. Big up to you. FA Cup was played against a drunk Man City. Do you have proof of that? Do you have any proof of that? Huh? When you bring the score reports on the alcohol consumption before the game, let me know. Let me know, bro. Manuel Ugarte will start match in December. No, he won't. He will be starting very, very soon, bro. I think he starts. You know what I mean? I think he's going to be starting against Tottenham. So, good morning, Stephanie Griffith. What's up, MVP? Hope you're well. Good morning to you. Hope you're having a great one. Great start to your day as well. Adieri Kagumba is saying hi, Okasun. How are you, Sheriff? How are you, Adrian Rabiot? Signed for Newcastle United and Anthony Langa, 55 million move deal for Newcastle. Ryan Cherky moved to Newcastle. Bro, Newcastle wants so many players that they can't buy, bro. I swear. Manchester United, not expected that Manu got to come give 10 of 10 games. We have to give him time. He should start in summer. No, bro. Manuel Ugarte is going to be starting against Tottenham Hotspurs. Trust me on that one. Drop Bruno and play Mount when fit again. That might be an option. Or maybe play a 4 in midfield. You know what I mean? That's my thoughts, to be fair. Ray Carl Brown. Are someone making their first starts in competitive match like chemistry grows over time, just like, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. We know. Fans refuse to see what Mason Mount brings because they hate the price tag and his use of the number 7 shirt. Well, I'm one of those fans, but, I be honest, bro. The dude is very industrious in the midfield, and it's something that we need. 26 likes, 40 watching. Guys, let's get to 40 likes. I'm about to go, and I wanted to thank you all for being here. Thank you so much to you guys. I'll give you a light recap. We spoke about this morning. The Thomas Tuchel story has been nothing but a rumor of someone who had an idea that, since we spoke to him in the summer, he might be our first choice. So it's not any actual talks or recent talks or a real, story, to be fair, guys. So I would say, you know what? Don't stress about that one. Take it with a tablespoon of salt. Yeah, that's going to be really salty. But, at the same time, I also spoke to you guys who didn't know Man United are looking at young Juan Cabal, a Colombian left back who had a great tournament at the Copa America. He's starting currently for Thiago Motta's Juventus team. He's been one of their best players in all of their games so far. Huge contributor to some of their goals as well. Go check him out. If you guys watch the Serie A, keep your eyes on him. Also, keep your eyes on young Giorgio Scalvini, guys. I'm telling you guys now, these are 2 youngsters that Man United have their scouting eyes on. I'm going to be dropping a scouting report on Juan Cabal later on this week, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Big up to all of you coming in. Bruno Hamza, big up to you, brother. Hope you're well. What's good? You know what I mean? Don't wear the jerseys. Yeah, sometimes. You know what I mean? For me, I always have to, whenever United play at home, I have to wear that season's home kit. If I don't wear it, it's a tough game, bro. And last game, I wore that kit. I shouldn't have worn it, bro. It was my fault. I blame myself after the game. You know what I mean? For like 2 days, I've been blaming myself, to be fair. Big up. You know what I mean? Every time I watch Man, I feel like jumping from the roof. I miss OGS, man. At least we played beautiful. Yo, this dude, big up to you, broski. I will expect that Maguire will score 3 banger goals in Southampton. Bro, I don't doubt that, bro. I think Southampton is in for a shocker. They play good, UC. Xerxes was off a bit, but grow into the game. I expect them to be good soon when 3 or 5 games together. 100% Ray Carl. I think in the 3 to 5 games of playing and starting, I think he's going to start finding the back of the net regularly. He's been showing up in the regular positions right to get the chances. It's just converting them now. And I think we will be fine. You know what I mean? Superstition is overrated. Just going to grab my lucky horseshoe. Big up to you, Seth. Big up to you. Don't know. Everyone has it. I have a lucky sock as well. You know what I mean? Also, whenever United play, I try to wear red underwear. I'll be honest. I'm not joking. You know what I mean? You can laugh at me now, but it's the truth. But it's a thing. And the 3rd year. Well, it's the 3rd year, but we only really started rebuilding the team heavily this summer. And we needed a clear out. We needed consistent windows like that. We didn't have the window before in his 2nd season. That stagnated our progress more than anything else. We didn't get crucially needed defenders in that season. And we needed it, guys. You know, it slowed us down. It slowed our progress. It delayed us. ETH 1,000 years. ETH 1,000 years. Big up to Jack Reacher coming in. Big up, buddy. You know what I mean? Madhouse. I don't trust boards that give their manager 100% backing in the press. That's the best boards to have, to be fair. You know, you want them to keep the manager's respect publicly, but do whatever they do behind the scenes, bro. That's what you want. You know what I mean? You want your club to be classy, bro, to show respect to players, show respect to the manager, to the public, keep a strong stance, make the club look strong and united. And whatever they do in the background, they do in the background. But we're like a fortress. We are all one. You know what I mean? We protect each and every member. No one can stand against us, bro, because we're all together in defense. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of atmosphere you want, my brother. Trust me. You need to be living in a village, not, the neighboring village is the opposing team. We don't want that. They're going to try to slander each and anyone to try to sneak their way in like a Trojan horse. We don't want that, guys. You know, on the first 100, confident and smashing, yet you expect football on their first game for the club and start smashing it. Most players don't. Trust me. 100%, bro. ETH said with his own words, PL season, we ain't ready. What a stupid thing to tell. He's being honest. You wanted honesty. And you're multimillionaires, you get played as a coach and you have the players ready. Business ain't run like that. Well, this is why, football is weird. It's a business, but it's also a sport. And the reality is the commodity are human, is of a human nature. The players aren't robots. They don't just ready to go, take programming. I'm going to run 90-minute programming run, oil, take oil. No, bro. You know what I mean? Some of these guys, they feel sick depending on the weather. They have allergies. Some of these guys, they get injured. Some of these guys, they're just not mentally ready, prepared yet. Sometimes it takes time, bro. And the manager is just giving you his honest thoughts. Why would you think of it as him lying? Like, in the same time, he could tell you we are ready, and then this what happens. What would you say then? He was lying, right? But he told you we are not ready, and now you can see we are not ready, and you're still mad. Think about that, bro. Think about it. Noah Lang, bro. That's the guy, bro. That's the guy. And, no, bro, to be fair, I like the kid. He's a great footballer, and I think some of these guys, they might have these odd personalities. Not everyone is going to be super good boy, you know what I mean? And that's okay. Sometimes you have to deal with these players differently, give them a little bit and understand them, but not every single club is willing to have that patience. Not every single manager is willing to take that time, and you can't blame them for that. You know what I mean? So yeah, Noah Lang, bro, he could have been something big, bro. He could have been something big. Bad attitude again, bro. Yeah, bro. Steffi, if Rashford starts against Southampton, it's probably not ETH causing that. It's probably in his contract. 100%. 100%. Big up to Ray Carl. All right. Story. I'm not mad. I'm frustrated. I saw big holes also against Fulham and Brighton. We did not get hurt in the same way. There will be, bro, like I keep saying, bro, we are work in progress. It's going to be Collier had a great day. Undoubtedly, he's a future starter, almost ready. Yeah, I've been saying that. He knows what he looked good. He looked pretty sound. Of course, he came into a difficult situation. The momentum was with Liverpool at that time as well. So it was a difficult situation for him. I think he handled himself really well. You know what I mean? I was frustrated with the loss. I think, in transit, we're going to be playing a slightly different possession style football, not the typical possession style football, and I think that's what have us upset a lot with the team and the play style and the fans and the manager, because I feel like, we all have our own impressions of what possession football should look like, but we're not taking into account that maybe United are playing of their own version of that possession-based football. Maybe we should just look at it objectively and see what is happening, what they're actually doing, before we critically despise it, if you understand what I'm saying. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for being with your boy this morning. Big up. I use spinach, but I know that's the traditional ways. Well, okay, some people call it dasheen bush, some people call it callaloo bush. You know, it looks a bit different. It looks like, I can't remember the name of the plant. I will show you how it looks like later on. I will bring up some pictures and stuff, and if I get some, I will send you some, bro. Trust me, I will do you that favor. Big up to you. Big up to Kenny Fan TV. It's all hope and pray FC that we bounce back from defeat. Why it's hope and pray FC that we bounce back from defeat? I think, you know, we will bounce back. It's a matter of integrating the players. It's going to take time. It was never going to happen all like that. So we can say third season all we want. We have new players in the squad that need to come in and need to adapt. They need to get used to playing with the other players that have been there. We have a young attack, minus Marcus Rashford. Everyone else in the attacking roles are young players. It's going to take some time for them to find their line, their consistency. We have to be a little patient with them. You know, when the manager said that we weren't ready, everyone got mad. But as you can see, he wasn't lying. You know what I mean? So big up to all of you guys. Big up, big up. Yeah, bro. Big up. Big up to Jarvis. Question from Stephanie. Why do you think we never start well in the opening 3 games, 3 seasons in a row? Fitness, foolish preseason, PR tours, team selection, playing out, form untouchable players. I think it's a bit of all of that. At the same time, I feel like some players in our squad, they don't start well. You know what I mean? And when you don't have a preseason with the actual starters, it's difficult. It's difficult. I think it's a mentality thing. It's been happening for the last 4 seasons, right? The last season of Ollie and the last 3 seasons, it happened the same way. And I think it's something that it's a mentality thing. I think the players are more like they're not ready to win from the get-go. I think there's some players in the squad that are lacking confidence before they walk into the games and they walk out on the field. And that's a huge thing. You know what I mean? Bad confidence is contagious. You know, bad habits are contagious, just like good vibes. Good vibes is contagious. You know, nice laughter is contagious, and so is bad vibes. So when some players are playing, you know, off games, it kind of infects the team in some situations as well. So it's one of those things. Yeah, big up to Kenny with that comment. You know what I mean? That was so weird, bro. I have been saying and praising Mount since the first game of the season. He gets NTA system to work. He's not flashy yet. 100% Yali. And you know me, bro. I was criticizing that guy. I don't like the guy. But you know what, Yali? I have to be honest. Now, he's back. He's back in training for Atalanta. He will be starting their next game. So it's one of those things. It's just something we're looking at for January, guys. I know it was one of the players we were looking at this summer, but based on that injury, it didn't happen. Yo, people said that about Calafiori, and he's now at Arsenal. Remember, I told you, man, we should have got that guy. I told you. Yeah, Kenny, you wore the away jersey. That, you know, you got to keep it red. You got to keep it red, brother. Keep it red on the home games. We don't hate, but fans need to be refunded their money. It's just constantly. Yo, bro. I know, right? Mad Advanced Sid is saying isn't it normal to be in contact to be with other managers? It is normal to be in contact with other managers, but it's not normal to do it at the start of a season, bro. There's a time and there's a place for that. And you know, clubs usually have these things where they discuss with other managers as well, but you know, I won't stress on that right now at this current moment, bro, to be fair. My only criticism for Ineos is that we missed out on the left back. 100%, probably. You know what I mean? I agree with that. Siege mentality is definitely what we need with the media and the rivals. 100%. You know what I mean? When your coach get a given a program and shown what is required to come out and say that, and that's not ready, you don't tell your employees. Bro, come on, man. That's mad, bro. At least Ten Hag was honest about the team. We ain't ready to challenge for the league. Bro, big up. I little worry about Ugarte. He kick a ball in live match for a while, so not get too crazy on him. Bro, I think he may not start the first game amazingly, but I think he will have good moments. You know, good players. He had a really good summer playing in the Copa. I know international football is slightly slower, but he did play some football. And, you know, once a footballer, always a footballer. You know what I mean? He might start off rough, But you will see the good traits, because when you read the game, you read the game. You know, maybe physically he might be not up to the speed, but his mind will be up to the game. That's my honest opinion. No, managers do not give you the truth. Okay. Everyone says Pep and Klopp tells the truth. Arteta tells the truth. You know what I mean? Smash the like, subscribe, turn on notification. Let's go Red Devils. Big up to you guys coming in. Guys, I really got to go, but big up to all of you for joining me. Thank you so much. Yeah, laziness is contagious as well. You know, lots of things are contagious, guys. So, you got to check it out. You know what I mean? Sometimes even when you're a little bit depressed, you can get people around you depressed as well. All these things are a little bit contagious. It's the way the energy works. You know what I mean, guys? So big up to all of you coming in. Have a great day. It's kind of a wet day for me in Germany. A lot of rain this morning, but you know what? Still smiling. It's still a good day because Man United are playing football in a few days as well. And I'm coming to the UEL, guys. I'm coming to the Europa League. It's going to be fun. Big up to all of you guys. I will catch you guys later on. It's been your boy, MarkN MUFCFAN, with the morning news, morning views, and Manchester United news. Big up to you all. Hope you have a great day, and I will see you all later. Big up.